And the phone's ringing. Okay.
Already then. Already then.
Okay. Which camera we have first?
One probably. Well, we're on, Ray.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ray Henry, and welcome to Talk of the Town. This is our Christmas edition of Talk of the Town. We want to welcome you. We have a lot of guests tonight. And Johnny Doss is in the hospital, and his son, Johnny Jr., is with me here this evening. That's you.
Yep.
We have a ton of talent here tonight, and so without further ado, we're going to bring Janet Clark over here of the Tri-State Community Chorus, and we're going to...
You're here for a couple of minutes, right?
Absolutely.
Well, already then.
Well, we'll see you a little bit later, John.
I guess so.
All right. By the way, if you folks would like to send us a letter here at Access State, you can send it to Box 321, Port Jervis, New York, 12771, or call us here at 856-5666. Good evening, Janet. How are you?
Good evening, Ray. I'm just fine.
Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you very much for asking us.
Right. How did the Tri-State Community Chorus come to be?
Well, it came to be in 1976 as a bicentennial chorus.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so successful that here we are.
Absolutely. That's great. I hear you're going to do some lovely Christmas tunes for us tonight.
Yes, part of the chorus is here tonight.
Mhm.
We're going to do some Christmas songs.
I heard a lovely warm-up song tonight, too. Are you going to do that?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay. But generally, the chorus performs around the area. Is that correct?
Yes, we just did a concert at St. Mary's for the Salvation Army and the Hope Center.
Great.
Mostly we do benefits.
Mhm.
We have done them for the historical societies, and we've done them for the Salvation Army before.
How many are usually in your chorus?
Anywhere from 25 to 45 at different times.
That's a large chorus. Yeah. So really, that's tremendous. So where will you be appearing, in the future where we can see you?
Well, this is our last appearance for this year. We won't be appearing again until springtime.
Okay. We're going to take a hiatus then for the
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Last
Very
year
good.
we tried to meet during the winter, and there were so many snowstorms we decided to just cool it.
It was very bad last year. So I guess you're going to join the chorus, and without further ado, we're going to go to the chorus because we're running late tonight, okay?
Okay.
You go right over there, and we'll just say a couple of words here while you're going over. We've got a lot of Christmas music for you folks tonight, and again, I want to say hello to my dad out there who is hopefully watching. And remember, that's what you told us all not to do. But my dad's sick, so howdy. We're going to pass it over here to the Tri-State Community Chorus. They're going to do a great job for you. And away we go. Got some feedback.
Pleasure being here.
By golly.
Particularly with all this talent that's
Floating around tonight.
It's really a great evening.
Yeah, it's really a good occasion to have you with us and to celebrate some of the things that you've done. First of all, getting us a grant this year to help out Ecstasy. We appreciate that.
Well, I was pleased to do it. This station is volunteer people. Adds a great deal to the community, and one of the things I like particularly about Fort Jervis is that there is a lot of that community spirit. I hope people who live here appreciate what you have, because there are a lot of people who put a lot of themselves into making this community what it is, and to the degree that we can kind of enhance that a little bit, I'm glad to do it.
Well, we sure appreciate it, Senator Cook, and we do really work hard to get the best shows possible to our viewers, and we really must apologize for being late this evening. We had a technical problem, and bear with us. There's a lot of good talent coming up this evening. So, Senator Cook, what's new in Albany? What's happening?
Well, a lot is happening. As you know, we have a new governor. It's going to be a whole new direction for the state. I think it's going to be an exciting year because we're going to have initiatives that we haven't seen for a long time. And I think from my point of view as a Republican, I can say we're going to be on the the offensive this year instead of on the defensive. So
Certainly.
I'm excited about that.
Very good. Here's Senator, or new Governor Pataki. What do you think about him and Giuliani? You think they're going to get along this year?
Well, people have to get along. I think that the mayor is going to have a bit more difficult time because of his late campaign switchover in support of Governor Cuomo. I think he bet on the wrong horse. But I don't think that Governor Pataki is going to take vengeance out on
I don't think so either.
I think that it's simply going to be that New York is going to have to hold its own along with everybody else in the state. I'm particularly interested in working on getting the school tax relieved. I think that's our biggest single problem that I see in the state. I'm also pleased that Senator Markey has now introduced a bill which I intend to support to eliminate the sales tax on clothing. I think that for Port Jervis that's been a particularly serious problem since Pennsylvania and New Jersey don't collect that tax.
Right.
It has been a difficult thing for us.
That would be quite nice if that could be done.
Well, I think it's important, as long as we're talking about tax cuts, which Governor Pataki is, and if we're going to talk about $1.5 billion or $1.25 billion a year, I think that the property tax is my first priority, but I certainly think that sales tax issue is very important as well.
You bet. What's happening with the job scene? Do you see anything opening up?
Well, hopefully, as we change the regulatory climate in the state a bit, and
he's running for his master's degree, so I'll give him a call. Maybe he would help us a lot to come down.
Okay. Is he from Port Jervis?
No, he's actually from up by Albany, but I know he would come
Oh,
down.
he would? Okay, great. If you would like to ask
Very
about it.
devoted individual, yes.
Well, Ray, I have a question on that because Gil Karen's wife called me. She has...
Judy?
Yes. And she is concerned, she said that there is nowhere for Gil to cross the street downtown.
Okay, I can answer that
What he
question.
does is stand on the corner and hold his breath and then run.
All right, you want me, I have a story to share with you.
What are your choices, though? She wanted a signal that he could push a button and get the lights to change.
I don't see why they don't do that, because that's what they do for, like, children crossings, whatever, you know, just push a button.
Well, there is a white cane law, everybody, but the white cane law, and Sherry, at least, we got it in our book, okay? But
And we did white
very
cane
few
awareness
people
day.
are familiar. I took this cane downtown one day, and I was crossing between the Middletown Savings Bank and the Royal Furniture Store, which is my last time. And I stood up and like this, I was gonna cross the street, and I stuck my cane out to cross. And with my ears, I didn't hear anything coming from this way. Took the cane out, put it like this, I had it knocked right out, like, bang, it's like that. That's the last time I ever tried to cross
See,
in that
Gil
area.
Karen has
That's
the
another
same-
thing we're gonna highlight on the show today, one of the months.
Now, we need help in this
White
area
cane.
for safe crossings for the blind.
Okay, what can we do? That's my question. See, I don't know what to do. I
Well,
don't know what
there
things
either
are.
has to be somebody to accompany you across. Your
Which-
ears can't be your guide.
Right,
You can't have a full-time crossing guard
right,
unless you know where the screw crossing guards are. They can help you.
Yeah, but
across.
they're only there certain hours.
Exactly.
right.
And they are great, I'll tell you, because the one at Southern Avenue helps me across.
There you go.
Right, right up
If
there.
we had a
downtown
crossing,
is
if
prob-
we had a crossing thing that acted automatically, where you go to the corner
And hit the
and
button.
push it, hit the button, if it signaled in sound to you that when it went to a safe place for you to cross, would that be good?
For a safe place.
You know, it saved time. for
Actually,
you
the
to cross.
blind should only cross in certain places, and I'm
Well,
sure.
no, that way, but have the signal there showing the traffic is stopped.
Yes,
All right,
exactly.
well, Ray, maybe person, and Barbara, you know somebody?
No, in Wilkes-Barre, they have sort of like a, beeper, but it makes
Yes.
a sound.
Right, that's what I was saying to you, Ray, yes.
See, I'm familiar with that situation, but I don't know how it's gonna go.
Oh, that you press a button or something and it beeps?
No,
The cane beeps.
no, but actually by the crosswalk, there's
Oh, okay,
sound
yeah, signal.
to alert the blind to visually impaired.
Exactly,
Are-
that's
are
what I was
Oh, in
saying.
other words, a horn. You're talking about
Yes.
the horn system.
Like a little,
It's got you push the button and the horn sounds.
the horn sound tells you it's safe to cross, there's
And
traffic
you think
when
the
you
cars
stop.
are gonna stop?
Yeah, see, that's the whole thing.
You're
This is
gonna
the
have to
cane,
educate
the
the
white cane
drivers.
is out there, they don't know what that is, all
Well,
the
if
They
you
should
have that-
know, but I'll tell you one thing,
cops out there knocking them down.
Yeah, good
You-
luck.
Should be $100 automatic.
If you have a beeper, you're gonna have to have it on just major places, because you can't have one on every crosswalk.
But what about a white
If you have one on
system,
every crosswalk.
2 or 3 places in
Right,
the town
well,
where you
what
can
I-
get back and
What I
forth?
think we should do is talk to
An
the
area.
experts in the field, and
I'll
Ray,
get
if you know someone,
I'll get the
I'm
station.
sure there's other cities that have done this,
For
and I
next
think
mayor's
it's
meeting,
time.
next council meeting.
Just so you know, what our committee has done in the past few years, we've had signs posted at the entrances, 4 entrances to the city that says Port Jervis enforces the white cane law.
That's good.
Okay, there's 4 of those signs. We have had,
But now, no signs, there's no explanation of what the white cane law exactly is.
we have printed bookmarks with the whole explanation of what the white cane law is, and in our awareness days, we always have people, prior to this past year, they had a choice of their disability, whether it was, this is a public official, whether they wanted a wheelchair or a white cane, and then this past year, we had just white canes, because we know some people are catching on to what it is, but not enough, you're absolutely right. So it's up to us as a committee to open their eyes to this, and I think if you can get some information or some experts down here to make recommendations, just the fact that you and Midge and Gil Karen have expressed the danger of crossing the streets, it's time to do something, because we
Might
can't.
be one of the
I think the New York State for the blind will send down a representative, he'll take care of it.
That would be wonderful, and Ray, if he can attend a meeting to represent, we'll set up a special meeting around him, okay?
What about bringing down on our show, Sherry, this month?
I don't think that, what we could do, we could talk about it on our show. But,
Yeah, you don't have the whole thing, but at least
Uh-huh.
run into
Part of
people's
it,
Okay,
objection.
and then we'll see, by next, we have our meeting the second Wednesday of every month, so, if anything comes up in the meantime, you can let us know. I think that's great.
See, the problem is we're probably doing a live show a lot of the times down on the second Wednesday of the month, which is going to present a problem. Our show starts at 8 o'clock. We have it set up, we can still come to this meeting and still make our show, hopefully.
You're setting up a meeting on the second Wednesday?
No, it's our show, our
Our
second
show is
via show.
there's gonna be a second show.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna need more handicapped information to fill in, because I intend to flood that channel with a lot of stuff.
Terrific. Thanks, we appreciate it.
You should put some input into the paper, because not everybody turns on it.
Well, we have it fixed on that too, because Gal's gonna put it right in the paper.
Access date is listed every Friday
Every
now in
Friday.
the paper, whole
Good.
schedule.
Good.
Yes, we're on,
Gonna
we're
see a
still
lot
on
of changes.
probation with the newspaper, but, so far
Good,
so good.
good, because you don't know when it's on. And if you just happen to turn it on, like I did last night.
Well, I think there's a lot of people, if they were sure the shows were coming up and what the information was, people would
They
watch.
would watch. Okay, just to get back to the motion that we have on the floor, motion made by Edna to commit up to $50 for signage if it meets ADA requirements. Was there a second?
That's it.
Second by Doris, all in favor? I'm sorry, wait a minute. Discussion, any further discussion?
You know what I was thinking? I guess I didn't get the right impression last night of the way Wayne described it, because here it looks like there's gonna be a sign in the basement that's gonna have handicap pointing to an elevator, and the first floor is also gonna have the wheelchair, the thing, with the front ramp only, and then the second floor sign is gonna also have the handicap sign pointing toward an elevator. I thought it was one big sign toward the parking lot.
You thought it was one directory?
No, I thought it was one sign on
What
the
building?
side of the building,
City Hall.
and then
It's on the directory sign they're gonna put
this
it.
almost seems like it's on each floor.
There's gonna be one, as far as I understand, on each floor, and outside
This
too.
is directions to each floor, which is handicap accessible. How do you say that? It's not handicap.
I don't know, the way he said
Well, you
it,
got-
I guess I didn't get
You
it.
can say that.
Aren't you gonna have outside too, 2 or 3 signs on different entrances so you can see it?
They're gonna have all three, there are 3 signs.
3 signs, yeah.
One big, one too small.
Very nice looking too, nice looking.
Is there any provisions for that for the blind?
That's what our question is, right?
Yeah, see,
Exactly
it
that.
is.
See,
I
no,
thought
that's
you were
what we
talking about
just
street
said.
signs around town.
No, no,
Yeah,
these are
our-
around the building.
Our commitment is to sponsor a sign if it meets ADA requirements, which would have to include people with visual problems that, I mean, not necessarily braille, but it has to be raised
I
letters,
think
whatever is in
they-
ADA about the signage.
What they were
Sure,
looking at
Wayne
was pretty
knows.
good sized
Yeah,
letters.
those raised letters, and I think they're doing the same type of signs that were recently.
I heard him say in the same style as the downtown.
The same color,
Yes.
same colors, bright colors, but they
committee is interested in some space during Heritage Days to display any of our paraphernalia information, and if so,